I can't believe it. I'm going live because I just stumbled across a Smarter Than Money presentation. And they've put me in the waiting room in the meantime. So Smarter, which shows you how much security these guys actually have. And now I'm going to go back into the room using a different name and see whether I can get in here than I did. But I just think that's amazing that I just started going live, because I was going to go live in about an hour's time in another meeting, and I'm a bit jumpy. And now we find that they've cut us out and put us in the waiting room. So now I've gone in there with another name. And it just amazes me. They were telling everyone to turn their cameras on because they've got their cameras on. And then obviously everyone that's not got their camera on, they have kicked out. So I'm going back in here now. And I don't know if they're watching me. But we'll give it a go. So this is the new connection I've got. And I'm wondering if I just delete this and pretend that I didn't go live. Or I just keep going through the names I've got on my list here until I get a new connection, which I think I will do. But Smarter Than Money, isn't that smart? Well, maybe they are smart. But we'll just get another couple of connections going here. And we'll see what happens. I'll get rid of the one where they put me in the waiting room. So we had Douglas, was it Doug? Oh, was it Doug? Yeah, I know Douglas Ford, who is called, not the Professor. Is he called the Professor? No, it's not. So we'll just have a wee look here and see if we can get in with different names. And we'll see how we get on. But in the meantime, we are live with no meeting. Just couldn't help myself sitting here thinking I'm going to be live in about an hour. I think Bob's just sent me a message. Bob, where are you? Oh, we might be going back in yet. Join in meeting. Let's see what happens. What did Bob send me a message with? So let's see if we can get in there. Same meeting link, is it? Yep, it is. So we're now using one of their bigwigs names to see if we can get in here. And we'll go in there with multiple whatevers. So we now have 3 connections. And we will try but if not, oh, here we go. Obviously,
this meeting is being recorded.
Here we go. It's only a matter of time. So this is a gifting program, and they're claiming because it's a gifting program, an illegal gifting program, and because it's a gifting program, it's not a Ponzi scheme.
This is our system. It really is literally just 2 smart steps, and that's what happens to build your own bank and to receive daily residual deposits into your co-op wallet. All you need to do is duplicate these 2 smart steps in system one time. Okay, one time.
Let's get their names.
2 steps. Very simple. Step number 1 is that you're going to create 3 free co-op wallets. If you can type, this is the only skill that you need.
62 people in here.
Because you're going to simply type in the person's name, email, and phone number in a form in our back office. I'm going to show you that in real time in a second.
This is teaching people how to spam.
But I want you to notice that it doesn't have to be an individual.
See how they force people to have their cameras on?
Church, charity, nonprofit, sorority, fraternity, whatever the case may be. So you're going to create these 3 wallets. You're
And
going to
that's
type
why
in
I
this
won't stay in
information
here very
in a
long,
form,
because if you don't
and
have your
then you're
camera
going
on, they
to
kick you out.
put that these numbers represent
Screenshot.
that you're not a robot. Okay, that's security and technology, and you're going to invite. So when you do that, you have actually opened up 3 wallets for 3 people that you
Some
care
good names
about,
in here.
and have put them into business with a
Douglas
digital
Ford, that's who I was
wallet,
thinking of.
a private, decentralized digital wallet, right?
And we'll keep
With
these
step
screenshots
2,
on file.
you're going to activate those wallets for those
And now what we'll
friends
do
or family or
is we will let
coworkers
them know
or
that we're in here,
whatever the entity is,
because they
by
obviously
simply
don't
assigning
know.
an activation token, a $28 activation token, to them.
Yeah.
Now, we have within 7 days or less, it could be 7 minutes. It doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. The money and the numbers remain the same. But that's going to be one time. And like I said, you're going to be particular. You're looking for strategic partners, people who see what you see, who share your opinion. And
so these are all
who
church-going
will
people,
actually partner with you.
and they
This
do
is
it
a
in the name
partnership,
of
right? We're not just
God.
getting into something.
Isn't that wicked?
So when you assign that registration key, which is like your global bank account number,
And now we're
through
going
that
to
token, we
spam
only
the
use
chat room.
tokens for to activate these accounts. Like I said, we're not speculating with the crypto market. Doesn't matter what Bitcoin and anything else does. We are going
So they're
to simply
telling
use
you
that token to activate your account and put you into business once we assign it to you. Okay.
business.
So let me do this. Let me show you how this works in real time, because I want you to be able to actually see exactly how this works. Okay. So what I did was I actually created a demo account, if you will.
I wish I could get in here
And it's
without
going to be
using
called
this
Demo
account.
Wallet.
But anyway,
It's actually, I guess,
oh my goodness, they have turned the
cash
chat
flow
room
wallet.
off. Have they? They have turned the chat room off.
Let me close all this. Our system is 99%
So share the screen.
automated. Okay. So all these forms automatically pop up. And I love that, because you don't have to manually manipulate and all of that kind of thing. So what you're looking at is a replication of our back office. And back here is everything you need to be able to create your income. You have all these options and features and things like that. So what I want the guests to imagine, that this is their guest cash flow wallet. This is their personal wallet. Okay. You see that there's no money in your wallet as of yet, because the way that you get income in your wallet is by creating those 3 free accounts and then activating them. As you do that, you will receive income in your wallet. Now, I'm going to do it one at a time, and then I'm going to show you how it grows and escalates also, if you will. So what I want to do, though, is this is your wallet guest, and say that you would like for your church
there's no chat room
to join you, right? So let's say that you talk to the pastor or the person in charge at your church, and they decide to join you. So I'm going to do cash flow church.
Oh,
not going to deal with any denominations or anything like that.
Let's see if we've got his phone number. We'll ring up Douglas.
Church, okay? And I'm going to create a wallet for it. All this stuff is popping up.
I'm pretty sure I don't have his phone number. There you go. You're saved by the bell.
Out of the way. I do a lot of demos, so that's all that is popping up. Those some numbers on.
And look, the last name
Church,
Cashflow Church.
Now, co-opcf.com says that this is not a live or actual account, but it's a demo account. So you see that there's no money in the account when I simply put in the person's name, email,
so we're going to ring up Douglas.
Their name, email, and phone number. Come down here and let them know I'm not a robot that's doing this, and invite. Then some money should drop in your wallet, guess. Okay, so let's see what happens here. See that 975. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is how quickly it happens. See, the system being automated like it is, the money immediately drops in your wallet, like it's shown right there when you create an account. Now, once I activate that account,
okay, so we're going to ring up Douglas.
Be actually put in your wallet on step 2. But okay, so we have
here we
the
go.
Church has joined. Let's say that your sister that goes to that church joined also. So let's say sister's wallet.
Here we go.
Let me put it over here. Forgive me for not being real
Douglas, your phone's ringing.
imaginative here. So we have your sister.
Here he goes. Just come back now to his phone.
She's going to partner with you also.
Pick up your phone, Douglas.
CF.com.
Pick up your phone, mate. Pick up your phone, Douglas.
Ahead of myself. Put in a phone number. And once that account is activated by having a token assigned to it, you're going to get more money. Look at this
on his board. Multi-level marketing.
So let's see.
$signs. Why aren't you picking up your phone, Douglas?
Okay, so you got another $9.75 added to your wallet. So now you're to $19.50. Okay, let me get more. And say, well, let's go with the brother.
Let's try a different
Actually, should have got
strategy
some names out there. Where's Beverly? She always throws names to me. So family, this is a family affair at the church.
I don't know why he's not answering his phone, because I've got his phone number. Calls.
And if you can literally do this, you can create income with our system. This is the system. It's just as straightforward and literal. Okay. Not a robot, and I'm going to invite. Okay. So when you create 3 free accounts, you guys, and you assign a token to those accounts, you will have that $29.25 drop in your wallet. Now, it's a significant number in our system. Let me show you this right quick, though. Now, we have, your church, your here. I created these accounts. They're here. It's in real time. November the 4th. That's today's date, I believe. They received a registration key immediately. So this happens immediately.
Just move me out of the way.
The income drops in your wallet immediately. As soon as you assign a token, activate that account and make it live, you will receive income. Okay. Now, another thing that's very important about this
be in the same room.
is
go, Douglas.
There's a couple of ways that you receive money with our system. You see that $29.25. It's significant because this is a subscription-based model, which is just ingenious. Because of that, every time a wallet is activated and every time a subscription is paid, you and 9 other people will receive income, will drop in your wallet. So 10 people, when one gets paid, 10 gets paid with our system, which is just amazing. Now, that $28.
See, he's smiling because he's looking at me,
that subscription is covered by just your first 3 business partners.
Wondering why I'm ringing him.
$29.25.
Because he will see my face come up on the screen because I'm using a video camera.
How your money's going to escalate and grow in a second. So, but let me show you this, because this is going to be important when we actually go to our income escalator that works just like a physical escalator, only it's a financial escalator.
But there's the board that tells you all about it. They know what they're doing.
I want to show you real quickly that everybody starts in the same. So we have the church, right? And I'm going to log into the church's account that was created. Don't need to save that. I'm going to mark off the terms and conditions that you can read, okay? And then here we have our church's account, the Cash Flow Church, that joined you, guests, in creating your income. Now, what I like about entities, churches, nonprofit, charities, sororities, fraternities, directors of community centers, anybody who's responsible to raise money for their entity, their endeavor, you have an opportunity to not have to do that alone. This is a collaborative. It's cooperative. It's a collaboration. And so what I love about it is as the money comes to your entity, it has to come through you to get there. Okay, so it's a true partnership. So let's say that
all these words
the pastor
to
decides to
filter into
become
your brain.
a
true partnership,
strategic partner with their church. Okay. So by the pastor doing that,
so as I've said before, you can't do anything in this room. No
Yep.com. I'm getting
settings.
ahead of myself. Yep.
What else can you do? Reactions.
Okay, so we create an account for the pastor. The pastor becomes a strategic partner with the church, right? So he has his own wallet, just like the church has their wallet. So as the pastor actually endeavors to promote
If you want those
this
names,
a unique way of earning income,
there they all are
he's going to
there.
receive money in
And how
his
about the
wallet,
minister, the
and
wealth minister?
also the church is going to receive money in their wallet. See,
Oh, the church
we
is
got
going to
the
do it.
$9.75. So let's say that the head trustee, who's in charge of the money decisions, let's say he also partners with the church and the pastor.
Right, smarter than money.
F.com. And hopefully I'm not running through this too quickly, but I want to get to the escalator. And then say, hey, the head deacon board, the head deacon, he decides to join. So
She's
he's going to be
using all the right
receiving money
terminology
as he
to,
promotes everyone to
you know, get people
participate in
involved
the church
who are
and
in the
raising his
church. Isn't
income. And
that
it could be
disgusting?
for anything,
Moving
you
me
know,
around a bit.
new
I don't think
carpet.
you
It
need
could
to see
be,
his screen.
you know, sometimes
See, she's
churches
oh my
would
God,
like
she's
to
grooming
have,
people into thinking that
you
they could
know,
be
add a
it's all a
daycare
good
to their
cause.
church. Pews. They are expanding their building. I know one church, they
Oh, here we go. Here's
actually
the multiple
have
lies
to put in a
story.
new driveway, right? So whatever is needed, or your community centers, you have to raise money for all kinds of
So
things.
this guy here is a
I was a
scammer.
pastor's wife for 10 years, and we raised money for our children's program. We had a nonprofit
So
dealing
these
with
are
children.
this guy I've seen it many
And
multiple times.
so, you know, it was
Definite
just,
scam. Look at
I
his
wish
head.
this
I
was
think
around
it's
at the time.
green screen's dropping
So
off too much.
it's just a
He's trying to get those smooth
just
edges
like
and doesn't know how to
with
do
you
it.
guessed with your wallet. Now the church's wallet also received that $29.25 because everyone starts in the same place, and that's going to become significant to you in a second. So real time, the 4th, everybody got a registration key. The pastor, the head trustee, and the head deacon, all of them did that all at immediately. So I'm gonna go back to our original real quickly, because I want you to just see how this money escalates. We do this demonstration because people will take a look at this, and you know, we could talk about the money and all that, but then they
So this,
still
I
don't
think, is
see
what they call
how
gifting.
you receive the money. So we do the demonstration to show you literally how you receive the money by creating a free account and activating it. You and 9 other
Do
people
not
will receive a deposit in
give
your wallet.
sign up a free
This is
account.
literally how it's done. Okay. So you see this increase from the $29.25 to $33. And that's from having still the same original 3 partners, the church, your brother and sister, same day, nothing has changed. But what the church has done, because the
I managed to
church
get
endeavored to
the
partner
screenshots I
and
wanted.
increase
So I have to do this
their
again.
need, it automatically
Gallery
increased yours. Okay, you see that 3 there? That's what that's from.
Let's
The
do this
partners that the
again.
church brought in that added to your money. Yes, that's at 33. Okay, so let's get back to the PowerPoint real quickly, and let me share something with you. Okay, now this is the back office. This is someone's back office, literally their account, right? Their wallet account. Because we have everything is posted.
The way she's talking, like
all of
this
our
is just another day in the
debits
bank
and deposits,
for
everything
her, isn't it?
is shown, you know, and posted, so you can use it really for your
I
tax
just don't think I
purposes.
managed to
Because
grab
we're
all those.
not tax accountants. But this is this disclaimer. Of course, the results are based on the execution of our 2-step system and not a guarantee of income. This is what this
Our
person
2-step system.
did. And we like to
She's working for
show
the
this
God. She's
because
working for
we
God,
want you
you
to
reckon?
see that you can earn any amount of money with our system that you wish. The money is there. And this, so look at the deposits. This is a daily deposits. These were daily deposits, withdrawals, and all that. And so this is real short, but I just want you to pay attention. Pay to the deposits, some small, some are large. and everything in between. You know, these are deposits. This is all real-time deposits.
I don't really want that music, just saying.
Withdrawals. You see there's internal transfers. But this is how the system operates automatically as you build your wallet and your network.
We'll just keep an eye on Douglas, I think.
Like I said, in the case of the church or whatever, the money has to come to you.
The big scammer there, big scammer pants on fire.
Your
Speaker you,
or I like to call it your passion.
So that lady asked everyone to turn on their cameras because she's got their cameras on. What part of the memo did she not
realize that you can do whatever you want with this? Okay. Alrighty then. So now this is very simple process. This is what we call our income escalator. I'm going to show you exactly how the money escalates and scales, increases over time. Now, this is on a 7-day track. But like I said, it could be any amount of time, but the numbers will remain the same. Now, this is what's required of you guests. If you decide to partner with us, you're simply going to accept a $28 token from your inviter. Okay, because that's a pay it forward system that puts you in business, right? But you're going to purchase 3 $28 tokens yourself to do the same, to put 3 of your people, I want to say loved ones, but, put them into business by opening up a wallet for them, by giving them a token. So you're going to purchase 3 $28 tokens one time out of pocket for $125.
There you go.
See, the system's designed for you to come out of pocket one time to buy those initial 3 tokens. Then you're going to assign 1 $28 tokens to your 3 strategic partners during your first 1 to 28 days. One time ever. Okay, it's designed for you to only have to do this one time.
It's like a chain.
And you're going to be selective about who you give these tokens to, though, because you want them to duplicate you.
Oh, so it's a pyramid scheme. She just admitted that.
Same thing one time.
Colors look very similar.
When you do that, when you
Are
activate your
Satoshi.
3 accounts, like I
Wouldn't you
mentioned
agree?
earlier, you will receive that $29.25, right? Will be deposited in your wallet,
trying to create
which
the
is going
thumbnail.
to cover that $28 monthly subscription that will automatically be come out of your wallet every 28 days, like I said. But the power of that is that every time a wallet is paid, every time a subscription is paid, you and 9 other people will receive a deposit in your wallets. Okay, so this is our income escalator. Now, we only have it going to 10 weeks, but of course, there's an 11th, 12th, 13th week and beyond. It doesn't end there. But we just want to show you for demo purposes exactly how this money increases over time.
I'll just get everything out of the way so you guys can see how much money to invest.
For example, you have your first week. This is on a 7-day track. So week 1, you have done the 2 steps. You've created the 3 accounts. You've activated them. You receive that $29, right? Now,
there you go,
week
Douglas.
2, those partners are going to duplicate you, and they're going to do the same thing. You're going to activate 3 accounts. They're and they're going to receive that $29 like you did. But because of what they did, like I showed you with the church, remember, your income is going to increase or escalate to $47. Week 3, those partners are going to duplicate you and your partners, activate 3 accounts, get $29. Your partners now are receiving $47, but your money has escalated to $96. This is not a one-off, you guys. This is every 28 days. Okay, that's important to remember. On the 4th week, these partners, the duplication, activating the 2 accounts, will receive the 29. The other partners money will escalate to the 47, your partners to the 96, but now your income has increased to 258 every 28 days. Now, what is significant about this, though, is that you have done nothing more than what you did in that first week by activating those 3 accounts, putting 3 of your folks into business. And because of the duplication of what they do and their partners do and their partners do, your income continues to grow, right? From month to month to month. Same thing with that 5th week. These partners, their first week, they're getting to 29, but everyone's income is escalating through that duplication, so that by your 5th week, now you're receiving that 547. This system is designed to give you initially financial relief and then financial independence. Okay, so
Wow.
you have to think about, when you look at this, what can I do with that an additional $500 a month? It might not seem like a lot, but it's something that can actually help to cover your monthly residual bills, which we have to come up with every single month. And most of the time, when you're
Goodness
exchanging your
me.
time for dollars with a job, it's all
These
debt money
people
and
who
money
fall for
spent before
this,
you even
I
get it.
don't know if I feel
This
sorry
is
for them as
abnormal
much as I
money.
used
This is
to. Just
additional money.
saying.
This is money that you can build and receive. And like I said, as this money escalates, as your money escalates in your wallet, you can receive whatever money that you want, as far as just duplicating this system. That's all you have to do. So by your 6th week,
Right.
everyone right behind you, now your income has escalated to 1,800. By the 7th week, over 4,000. By the 8th week, over 10,000.
You got that,
9th
guys?
week, your income has escalated over almost 43,000. By your 10th week, you're looking at $175,000+. Now, people will
Where
look at
does
this,
the
you
money
guys,
come
and they
from?
will say, how is that possible?
That's right.
This is too good to be true.
true.
There's no way that can happen.
Mm.
And what I propose to you is this. It's just the numbers. This system is rooted in mathematical certainty. Time
It's a
frame,
pyramid
it could
scheme.
be, we have it on a 7-day, but it could be, it could be 7 days, not 7 weeks, or 10 weeks, I should say. It could be 10 days instead of 10 weeks, is what I want to say, right? So the bottom line is,
We are
all
running
we're
a pyramid scheme
showing people
in the
how to
name of
do
God.
is to just get in line and follow the leader.
Right.
Everybody starts in the same place. Everyone's income
Well,
escalates the same way, but
you just need to
the
recruit.
variation just depends on simply you. Okay. Now, what's really powerful about our system as well is based on what we call a Mobius loop infrastructure. And you see that ball that's just going around creating this infinity, because that's what it does. Sometimes people are concerned and wondering, okay, what happens if every person in the world joins this, and they talk about saturation? Because of the way our system is set up on this Mobius loop, what happens is that as one grid, I call it money grid, fills up, the system would just automatically open another one. And, think about it in terms, even I have a bank account and 2 credit union accounts, right? So we usually do have more than one account out here. But this is something that, because of decentralization and because of this
it's because the scammers are taking
you
advantage
really
of
do not have to worry about
what
saturation
they're doing. You don't
or
have to worry about
anything
anything. You
like
just got to
that.
give them your
And like I
money.
mentioned earlier, we just took this to 10 weeks, but there is an 11th week, a 12th week, and so on and so forth. And that money will continue to escalate, just like when you step on a physical escalator and your money increases. Not money, but you physically go up. This is the same way your money increases in this particular financial escalator. Okay, so we saw a back office of a pretty substantial wallet. Let me share with you a young lady who was very excited, and 6 weeks in, she decided to share her wallet. Not quite as much money, but the bottom line, it was consistent money. Okay, and she was excited about it. In the disclaimer, I hope you are reading that, but I would like you to listen to a couple of testimonies. The young lady in her early experience in, and then also, a more seasoned testimony.
After week about this BYO bank thing, but you know what? Documentation beats conversation. So I'm going to show you something. But I want you to keep in mind that if you are in a business opportunity right now and you've been in it for a minute and it's been 6 months, 8 months, a year, and you're not receiving daily deposits into your bank account, or your residual isn't at least $500 a month to $1,000, what are you doing? I've been in this for 6 weeks, you guys, and wow, let me just show you. Let me just show you.
Really
Do you see these? Last night I got a drop. I call it a drip. a deposit drip of $49, the day before 37, day before that 21, day before that 10, 17. That's a debit right there. That's my monthly fee, or I should say my deposit, that keeps me in business. But before that, $19, $11, 18, 6. I mean, you guys, look at these deposits. They come in every day. And what I want you to know about these deposits is every time I get a deposit into my account, 10 people above me get deposits into their account as well. This thing right here is unbelievable. And what I've been looking for years and years. So you guys, put your pride aside, okay? I don't care what you're building. If you're not receiving daily deposits into your bank account, again, what are you doing? Because we do two things one time, and that's all we have to ever do. And this money is going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming.
Is it really?
I just wanted to confirm the young woman's testimony that you played, where she talks about, getting a drip every day. And I just want to confirm that to say that I joined the co-op umbrella in January.
So this lady, we need to get a screenshot of her, don't we?
And I have received a deposit in my co-op wallet every day since January of 2021, save maybe 3 or 4 days at most. And the thing about it is, what's so amazing about this, I'm amazed by that, first of all. And what's so amazing about this is that you really do not know where the money is coming from. I mean, I can't track that money at all. All I know is that I've received these deposits every day. And I think that what's so powerful also about our cooperative is the education that we get. You guys just don't know. If you're new to this, the education we get is second to none. Tony Robbins have nothing on what we get, truly, every day about everything. So just want to encourage people to just go for it. The money is there. You can get whatever money you want. It's there. And definitely going to see everybody over the top. Okay. And the reason why I say that you don't know where the money is coming from, because I want you to remember it's a cooperative. And any day, any time, during any day, someone in your cooperative can be activating an account, and at any day, at any time, someone's subscription can become due. And whenever those two things happen, you and 9 other people receive deposits in your wallet. Okay. So
if you're talking a nice, quiet voice,
you're going to do 2 smart steps. You're going to create 3 accounts, free accounts, and then you're going to assign a token to each of those accounts. And you want to do that in a timely manner, of course. And
so this is Satan's helper, isn't it, really?
How the money just escalates and goes right on up. And we do have this saying that people have been taught to pay for money with their time. But what we're teaching people how to do is to pay for their time with just a very, very low entry of $125.
There you go. That's the scam.
Okay. So just to wrap this up, you guys, typically when
Any questions?
When people look at this, they can see it right away. They're ready to jump in and they say yes. And if that person is you, first of all, I want to welcome you to the team, right? And you're going to be directed on how to purchase your 3 tokens. You're going to be also directed to our very unique onboarding system we have, a new members orientation. We have a tremendous system, education system, like I mentioned. So that's going to happen. Now, if you have questions, great. I'm going to try to answer your questions after the overview for one. And then
good, I might get one in this time.
And do that. Ask your questions, but do your due diligence. We encourage that because, like I said,
what due diligence would you do on this?
So get all your questions answered.
Other than taking their word for it. I mean, really?
Once again, welcome to the team. We'll get you plugged into our system. Now, if you look at this and it's just not for you, that's okay too.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let
no obligation for us to steal your money.
Right? One thing we know for sure is that a no now is not a no always. And we want to thank you for taking the time to come and take a look at this and get the information. The person who invited you might,
because you can't sign up
later
unless you know somebody.
There's a lot of changes
because
going
it's a pyramid
on in our
scheme.
financial system in this country. Cash going out for 1, everything going decentralized for 2. And so maybe you might come around at that time to take another look. And if so, no problem.
Oh, no
Go to
problems.
smarterthanmoney.com. It's
Just
our
don't report us
resource
to
center,
the
our hub.
FMA,
Just
or
read all about us.
or I
You know,
should
get
say
as
to
much
the
information as you can there. Also, we have a very lively Facebook page. Just go to Facebook, Smarter Than Money, put us in there and check us out as there on there as well. And like I said, hopefully I did a well enough job for you to just to understand how important this is and how tremendous of a opportunity
I've just about
this
done
is for you
the
to
thumbnail.
increase your financial portfolio for you and your family, and for anything that you would like to receive it for. Okay, and with that, I'm stopping my screen share. And does any of our guests, first of all, have any questions for us whatsoever?
Yeah, I actually have like a couple.
Okay.
But one of them were answered. Yeah, you kind of did, but no, you did, because I was going to ask if we can increase the amount of money that we receive, but then you just answered that. The other one, what's the other question?
Are you that stupid, mate?
I can't remember it. I'll let you know when it comes back.
Okay. Just raise your hand, Kevin, or open back up.
Okay.
We'll come back around to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Anybody, any of the other guests? Anyone else have any questions for me while Kevin's thinking about his other question?
I have a question, Miss Bridget.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a guest. I mean, I'm
Oh,
I'm
hey,
a member,
Pastor.
but I have,
I see
yes,
you.
hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So my first question is, so with my first three people, say for example, my first three people don't get any, they don't get their three, but I invite other people and they get their three. Does that still place me on the escalator?
Oh, absolutely. When you activate one account, Pastor, you get on the escalator.
Okay.
Okay. For demonstration purposes, just so that people can see how the money
trying to do
escalates,
screenshots here at the
we
moment.
do the three people, you know, the 29. That's activating three accounts. But literally, when you activate one account, you step on that money escalation, that escalator. Okay. And you know, just to speak to this, the question about if the three folks don't get anyone, you buy time.
Trying to get
One of the things
smarter
that
than
we
money
encourage
guy.
people to do
Look
is
up
to replace
so I
them.
can get a screenshot.
You know, you're
of
really
him.
looking for partners to duplicate you.
And he won't look
And
up. I need to ring him.
but you personally,
Thank you very much.
you have time that buys you time to the system. The automation in the system actually buys you time to be able to replace those people. So you're not coming out of pocket right away. So that's important to us in our system. Okay, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. So my other, well, let me let my son ask the question just in case so he doesn't forget. I won't forget mine.
Okay.
That is my son. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, it's a family
Yes, Kevin?
Hey,
Yes, sir.
okay, so you know, it's one more. I'm still because I was driving, I didn't get to write them down. But the other question, I saw the printout or the visualization of the account of that was getting like $1,000 deposits, things of that nature. Are those like external deposits, like people that are not a part of the cooperative? Like, is that, you know, are they external deposits, or are they just deposits that have to do with, you know, what we have going on here?
Oh, those were literally actual deposits that went into his wallet on a daily basis.
Where did they come? What? No, it's actually the next question. Was the question, you know, is, you know, where did those deposits come from, and do we control whether or not we get them, and what determines how big of a deposit we have, and also I heard her say that, you know, you could use all of this, and I was like, oh, use all of that for what? You know?
Well, it's real money. So
real money.
The money comes from two transactions, right? It comes from every time a wallet is activated in your cooperative, and every time a subscription is paid, you receive a deposit from those transactions, right? And the more of those transactions that you're receiving, or that's
it's like
happening
you're not taking money
throughout your cooperative,
not like you're not
the larger
them.
the daily deposits. That's where the money comes from. Those two transactions that somebody is making somewhere, anywhere in your cooperative. Does that make sense?
No.
So that's where you're getting the money from. Now, look, the co-op wallet is a private, decentralized digital wallet. is housed, the token is housed in a
I
stable
mean, it
coin.
really is sickening,
But
isn't it? Does it
to
make you
use that
guys
money,
feel
you do
sick
have to
that
transfer it
these
from your
guys can just carry
co-op
on doing
wallet
this sort of stuff?
into your bank,
Or is
your
this,
central bank,
am I missing something?
to use the money. So they're in-house, and then you're going to take them out of your wallet to use the money, the cash. Was that your question?
I think you've been
I'm
boozled.
sorry, they're in the form of Bitcoins.
No, it's not Bitcoin.
I mean,
Ours,
crypto. Sorry about that. Crypto. I mean,
you know, it is crypto, but it's
okay.
a stable coin. It's usually
Oh,
USDT
stablecoin.
or C.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so the money, your money in your wallet does not fluctuate with the crypto market. It's a stable
Got it.
coin.
So those. Okay. Okay. Those external deposits, like $1,000 deposit that was showing. What
Withdrawals,
was
you mean?
that?
The
Where was that
withdrawals?
from?
You're talking about the
Oh,
withdrawals?
was that a withdrawal?
Well,
Okay.
what
Okay.
was
Okay.
shown
That's where I
was
got it mixed up. I
both.
thought that.
You know,
Mhm.
both was shown, withdrawals and deposits were shown. So with that wallet, it was showing
Okay.
some daily deposits that he received. It also showed the withdrawals that he was making to go into his bank, right? And then there was also, see, what he was doing
Mhm.
too was he was actually transferring money from his co-op wallet into his cold wallet, his cold external wallet. That's
Cool.
where you saw those internal
Okay. Just the regular,
transfers.
where the money's already translated or whatever. Cool.
Yeah, that it's all the money that was being deposited into the wallet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
got you.
it's
I got you.
literal, babe.
Makes sense.
It's
Okay.
literal.
Cool.
That was literally the amount
Yeah.
of money that the wallet was receiving, but it's digital, right?
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, it's crypto.
So it just has to
Yeah.
be.
And so
Yeah.
when he
Got it.
transfers it out of that crypto wallet and into his bank account, then that's when it's
Yeah.
transferred over to fiat, cash
Fiat.
money, fiat. Does that make sense?
Okay. So it just needs to be converted pretty much into,
It's
a
converted.
different form.
You know, you go through an
Yeah, I got you.
exchange to convert it from your crypto to your bank to fiat.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's one more. I'll think of it.
Okay. Yeah, please do. You know, I want you to understand what this is. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Rhonda, you gotta, yeah.
Greetings, Miss Bridget. Wonderful, awesome, just a fantabulous job as always. Your voice is so soothing and so inviting, and that's why we are here to be invited to our very own bank. And I wanted to kind of address to everyone, if you've ever used PayPal, that's a bank.
Mm-hmm.
Cash App, that's a bank.
Mm-hmm.
Chime, that's a bank.
Is that right?
And all of these are online, just like we are.
Right.
If you talk to people like they're really
Are
stupid,
decentralized, where we can send, if I want to send Miss Bridget 1 million, I can send 1 million directly to you in an internal transfer, member to member.
Right.
I want everyone to really get what we are.
you're a bunch of
If
scammers
anyone
who
has
are running an
access
illegal
to Google,
gifting program
Google
under the name of
Co-op
God.
Bank, Co-op Bank, Google Co-op Bank. And in its
Google.
definition, it
Wonder how
states
Google's going to feel about
that
this.
the members are also the owners.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
When you register for Co-op B, you accept that $28 token, I say key,
Right.
to unlock your bank and to govern yourselves no different than Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, because every day, 24 hours a day, they are receiving transactions.
Right.
And that's where our transaction comes from. Everyone who opens the account after we do we're going to get a portion of that deposit. You are a bank.
So I've just
Please say that and let it marinate in your very core of your
the
being,
thumbnail to this
that
broadcast.
this opportunity that we,
Well, I'm just about
our
to.
grandfathers, our
But I'm hoping to get in there and ask a
great-grandfathers, and our
question.
great-grandmothers, fathers, sister, cousins, aunts, daddies have not been
But I'll wait
afforded.
until they're just about
That's
done.
right.
But now, because of decentralization,
Mhm.
we are now the bank on the blockchain.
That's right.
That's it. I love you, Miss Bridget. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Rhonda.
Coach
Awesome.
Rhonda.
Brother Eric.
Sister Bridget has his hand up again. You can go to him.
Okay.
If that's
Yo,
okay.
Kevin.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'll come back to you. I'm
can
sorry.
wait.
Say it again.
I can
No,
wait.
no. Go ahead. No,
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
must have.
This is
Sorry, I
for
didn't
this
see
is
you in
for
there,
guests.
Kathy.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, what she just said.
Didn't see you there.
Can
Sorry.
you like give a little bit more detail into that? You know, because it's hard to
So
just.
I've looked
you
at
know,
this
thinking,
one
you know,
many
of course,
times, but this
you know,
is
we always been
illegal
getting money out the bank.
gifting.
You know, I'm putting money in the bank, taking it out, and so the idea of being the bank, that idea, you know, seems foreign. And I know she kind of gave an idea about it, but you know, like in detail, she said she could send somebody $1 million. What did she mean by that?
Okay. You know, so all she was saying is that literally, you know, you position yourself to be
Hey,
to
hello, Miss
receive money
Melanie,
just like
117. Nice to have you
your
here.
local bank. It's a digital
We're just
wallet that you
live
own.
streaming someone's
That
live
positions you
meeting.
to receive money.
This
just
is a
like
church
if
group
Wells
that's
Fargo.
doing
The
illegal
difference is
gifting.
you're not the only one being responsible to deposit the money in your bank. You're in a cooperative. It's a collaborative. So that means that you're dividing your effort, multiplying your results. So you have 9 other people who is depositing money into your bank when
So they've
do
just showed
transactions.
everyone that they buy a token or what
You just
buy,
reminded me of the question too. I
for
apologize.
the use of a better word,
About
a
the 9
license for
people. My mom asked
$125
a question similar
and
to
tell
what I was
2
thinking,
people
but you know, okay, I get
to
my
do the
3
same.
people, and those 3 people get 3 people, and so on and so forth.
Just
Like,
a pyramid scheme.
do we only get paid from people who we are connected with and referred to? Like, do we have to like establish a certain amount of references before we can, you know, like we can get paid at all?
No, every time a transaction is done in your throughout your cooperative, you will receive a deposit from that. Now, you're going to receive a deposit from your particular cooperative, right? And then there's opportunities to receive what we call spillover. You know, that's nothing we guarantee, but that's from other people who has come in before you, basically. That's what we're about getting in line, okay? So you're
So
going
do
to
we
receive...
operate like? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, so do we? So, you know, because you mentioned like a Chime and Cash App and all, and I understand that there are banks, you know, like they have like the prepaid cards you can get. They have banks too. So when we say we operating like a bank, is that only in reference to the people that are part of the cooperative, or are there people who are outside of the cooperative who actually we service?
No, it's internal.
It's just cooperative.
It's in your
Okay, all right.
cooperative. You will receive
Okay.
money deposits through people who are part of your cooperative. Who's
Okay.
connected
Okay.
to you. Okay.
Okay. We'll do.
And just keep
Appreciate it.
this in mind, Kevin. It operates like a bank because it's simply a digital wallet, just like your bank account is a digital wallet, and all these other
Right.
entities, right? Now, she mentioned member to member, and I didn't go through the different options we have, but we do have a feature that's part of our co-op wallet where you can send money or receive money to and from anybody in the cooperative or period in the world, whoever you want to send it to. All you need is their registration key, which is like their unique bank account number, right? And the thing about it with us, since it's internal, it happens immediately. And the fees is very, very, very small. Like Rhonda mentioned, you can send $1 million or receive $1 million internally, member to member, right? And it's all in fact, our wallet is private. Nobody knows you have that money in it but you and who you tell.
No, exactly.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
private.
Got it.
So until you take it out of our system and put it into the central system,
Thank you for subscribing.
it's not even, nobody even knows you have the money.
Melanie.
Right.
Because I know you've done that because you wouldn't be able to
Yep,
comment
makes
otherwise.
sense.
So thank you very much. Nice
Yes,
to have you on board.
Okay, good deal. Any other questions, babe? You have any other questions?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, let me put my hand down.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah, no problem. Okay, Brother Eric, what were you going to say? And then we're going to wrap
I,
up.
I wrote down my one takeaway
Mm-hmm.
from this presentation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see it.
No, I can't see that,
It
Brother
said
Eric.
abnormal
money.
money.
Okay, I got you.
Abnormal money.
That's
You
right.
know, and folks, I appreciate Brother Kevin as well as his mother's questions
Mhm.
because it is so important to ask the question.
Yes.
It is so vitally important. You were invited here by someone who thought enough of you to
Mhm.
bring you to a platform that clearly many of us have never even heard of before, let alone seen.
Right.
And there were three things that were accomplished here. She showed us that it's possible. She showed us that, number one, not only does the money come abnormally, but she also showed us how quick it can come,
Mm-hmm.
depending on our commitment, you know. And
All right. So I'm going to ask a
just
question now.
define abnormal, you know, that's something that's almost bizarre.
They might
like,
kick me out.
like
So this could be
weird,
the end of it all.
eccentric. It's something unfamiliar.
But I actually want to say this is
and this is why you want
is
to
this
embrace
gifting?
this, because what has the familiar
To see if
done
I
for
can
us
put
thus
my hand
far
up
is
here
in
now.
terms of
How do we put
building
your
our
hand
wealth,
up? Oh,
building our
reaction.
money, giving us passive, predictable income. If that's
Right.
been our pursuit, how's it worked out so far? So this is a beautiful presentation and overview because it gives us more of those things to entertain, but from a standpoint of it
So
being
let's see if they answer
possible.
me.
Mm.
Don't dismiss this. Don't lose out on this opportunity, folks. The question all of us should be asking
I'm holding
ourselves
my
now,
throat.
even
How's
myself,
this sound? Good day. How you doing? Thank you very
what's
much.
next? What do I do next?
Okay.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Brother asked that question. You know, he wants to know how the process works. His mother asked that question. She wants to know how the process works. And any of us that have a thimbleful of sense, it don't even have to be good sense, just a thimbleful of sense, things that maybe make a little sense. This is that moment where we should be asking ourselves,
What next?
what's next?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody thought enough about you. Somebody thought a lot about you.
Okay.
They couldn't invite anybody. And as my brother Doug says, it would never happen. They would never invited you unless it isn't working as advertised.
Right.
So
Oh, I
Sister
forgot
Bridget,
my
thank you
name.
so much
I
for that
must forget
share.
my name so I know
Abnormal money now going up on my
when they ask me.
office wall along with my vision board. It's abnormal money. That just it spun my
That
head.
Brenda.
Thank you so much. That was my takeaway. Hopefully, we'll all seek out to do what's next. Back over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brother Eric, for that.
I have a
And
question.
Miss Gwendolyn, we get to you. Miss Belinda raised her hand first, so we'll get to you right after Miss Belinda. But I saw when your hand went up. It was right after her. Thank you, Miss Gwendolyn.
Mhm.
thank you, Rhonda. Belinda.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm really thankful that you've let me on. I really appreciate it. They recognize me. Can't even. Oh my goodness. Hey, look, that was a quick broadcast. Wasn't expecting to do that one. I'm going to finish this live and we're going to start another one. We've got one programmed at 3:00 and it's 1 minute past 3 now. So that was Smarter Than Money. They don't normally let me in their rooms, and it's really hard to get a link to go into those rooms. So if you have any links, if you knew anyone in those meetings, or you were in those meetings and you're wondering whether that's a good investment opportunity, it's an illegal gifting. It's illegal in America. Go look up what the IRS says about it. Reach out to me if you're in doubt. Go to dehek.com and I'll see you in the next live. But do not invest in Smarter Than Money because you'll be not smarter than money. You will lose your crypto. These guys, all those guys that are in the top of that window are all part of the scam. And they're coaching you guys along like sheep if you were in that meeting. So be careful out there. And we'll see you in the next video, which will be in a few minutes. See you guys. Ooh, see you guys. Oh my goodness, that was disgusting.